Hey! So I'm reacting to Season 3, Episode 1 of Druck. I don't actually know how to pronounce Druck. Let me just... Pronunciation. This is the first episode of this show that I'm watching, of this version. Because I have no patience to watch the first two seasons. I need to watch the season immediately as it's coming out, so here I am. Druck. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm doing such a bad job. Druck. I'm gonna watch the first episode of Season 3. I've heard really good things about this show, this version, which is why I'm watching it. I've heard really good things about the Izak character's depression, but no. I've heard that he's more depressed, which I think is an interesting way to go. I've also heard that he has a bigger crush on the Jonas character, and that is also really interesting to me and makes sense. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this has to offer, and let's start. Starting with a party. What? Oh. Wow, okay. Did he just...
Hallo, können Sie sich bitte ausweisen?
Ich weiß auch gar nicht, wie man Pfannkuchen macht. Seid mir immer bei Alex, das geht hier alles den Bach runter.
Ich kann Pfannkuchen machen. Ich weiß, wie das geht.
Echt? Sehr gut, wir können auch ohne Mia klarkommen. Kommt mal alle her. Ich schicke der alten Briefmarke gleich ein Foto von unserem Survival Camp.
Ich gehe da mal Eier holen.
Do they do like transitions for the days? Cool. He didn't look like it was cool. Slow motion.
Ich habe das Gras gefunden.
How did she know it was him who did it?
Sag mal, wie kannst du nur so scheiße sein? Stell dir mal vor, ich wäre erwischt worden.
Komm, ist doch nichts passiert.
Nur weil nichts passiert ist, heißt das nicht, dass es nicht scheiße war. Was krieg ich dafür?
Keine Ahnung, Blowjob.
Du kriegst da Gras wieder. Wenn du und die Jungs mit zum Abi-Streichkomitee kommen.
The Graduation Prank Committee.
Ja, denk schon.
Cool.
Cool.
Heißt es jetzt, also, sind wir jetzt zusammen?
Weiß ich nicht. Was denkst du?
Keine Ahnung. Ja.
Okay.
Geil.
Ja, also, hi, ich bin der Markus übrigens. Ich finde Umarmen auch total super, ne? Also, kann man die Themen ausprobieren, oder?
Ja, finde ich gut. Auch so zur Gruppenbildung. Also kommt mal alle her. Kommt. Und wir stellen uns in einem großen Kreis hin. So, und an dem...
Ich würde da nicht reingehen. Ist so. Die machen da gerade so einen Vertrauenskreis. Aha. Weißt du, mit Händchen halten. Außer du hast Bock auf sowas. Ja, dachte ich mir. Bock einzukiffen?
Ja, klar.
Ja. Komm. Wie heißt du?
David.
Und so?
David.
Matteo. Ja.
Ja. Deswegen sind sie ja doch tot.
These are some dark jokes.
Du hast eine Wimper.
Kann ich mir jetzt das wünschen?
Keine Ahnung.
Ich dachte, man kann sich jetzt was wünschen.
Du hattest da einfach nur eine Wimper.
Detroit.
Ja. Beste Musikstadt ever.
Hey, na? Kein Bock auf Abi-Streich? Hey.
Hi, it's me.
Future Dylan coming in with some thoughts, because I didn't give you enough thoughts while I was watching it, and I have so many now. I kind of didn't know what I was thinking about the episode as I was watching it, but I think that was partly due to me not loving it that much. I didn't dislike it. I think was just thrown by the tone and things that were happening, and I was like, oh, and I don't know, I wasn't able to like fully like get into it and like really, really enjoy it because it was very different than I was expecting. I was thrown for a loop, but also I kind of liked the loop. Like I was like, this is an interesting loop. I found the changes really interesting, and I'm excited now to see how they develop and to see what happens. So I think with the next episode, I'll like be in a better place and like just sort of have better expectations for what's going to happen. I wanted to talk about the changes, specifically when Matteo and David meet for the first time. So that was very different. First of all, Matteo instigates the conversation. He's like, come, let's go smoke. And he's so confident, like the most confident he's been the whole episode, and so at ease. Like, it's so different from how he's been. I was so happy to see him like that, but it was also like, this is a big contrast from how you've been the rest of the episode. He's sort of distant from everyone else, and there's like this separation, like at the party at the beginning where he's like just sitting there on the couch, everyone's like partying and having a good time, and he is definitely not. And in the scene where like he goes to get eggs in the morning, like how he's separated from his friends. So it's nice and interesting to have this sort of immediately like I'm confident and I'm at ease with this character, which is so different from how the original is. Also, like, even though the conversation is, like, a bit awkward at first, he doesn't seem to be bothered by it. Like, he just keeps talking, he, like, keeps the conversation going, he keeps, like, leaning against the wall, like, I'm cool, I'm, like, you know, just talking to you, like, I want to talk to you. And then David, on the other hand, seems more uncomfortable and less at ease. He leaves, like, when the girl comes, because, like, he doesn't want to be there anymore, and so it's interesting to have that sort of switch from the original characters and how they behaved to this, and also especially because of how it contrasts with how Matteo is with other characters. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that progresses and how them being different affects things and how their dynamic is different. Speaking of their dynamic, the conversation they had also really threw me, because like the eyelash thing, I've never seen like an eyelash on someone's cheek in like a movie or TV show that didn't turn into a cute moment, and this did not. Like I was expecting a cute moment, and they were just like, no, swerve around that, and like, but then also swerve into like a deep moment talking about our dreams, which was kind of a cute moment, but it was like different. It wasn't the kind of cute moment I was expecting, but it was still a moment. And they were still like getting to know each other and like connecting, but in a way that I wasn't expecting, which was good. I liked having my expectations subverted, but when I was watching it, I was kind of like, oh, are we not gonna, where's the cute moment? Like I was kind of sad, but looking back on it now, I'm glad that they did it, and I'm interested to see what kind of moments we have going forward. Like, are we gonna get those kind of cute moments? I feel like we will, but it'll be interesting to see how it's different. Also, of course, David is played by an actor who is trans, and I'm interested to see how that plays into the story. I'm not sure, but I don't think I wanted to replace the mental illness thing. Some people have been saying that they think that will maybe happen. I immediately think of that scene where Isaac is like, I can't have people with mental illness in my life. And I'm like, is Mateo going to say I can't have trans people in my life? Or is he going to say something transphobic that's going to make David like close off and not want to say anything? Like, that is different. And I don't know, maybe they'll do a different kind of scene. I wouldn't be surprised if they like did something completely different. But yeah, I'm interested and sort of like looking forward to seeing how they approach this. But I kind of want the mental illness to still be there. That's a weird thing to say. Those are my thoughts about this episode. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about it and what you think they're gonna do, and if you liked it, if you didn't like it, what you thought was interesting and all of that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.